Good afternoon, I think. It's 12:25 on the 30th of December, and this is like the 8th time I've woken up. I will, which is great. And it's in the stages of where I can push through if I really try. So I'm gonna really try. The glands have come up. I've got a big sore in my mouth, which I always get when I run down. I've got some trapped wind in my back, which hurts so much. And my mum's been trying to wake me up like all morning, and she's just come into my room with this. How adorable is that? So we've got apple, grapes, and some nuts and seeds for protein. And she also brought me some orange juice, but I have already drank most of it, so fingers crossed. All this is going to make me feel a little bit better. Oh, I hope so. Anyway, I'm going to spend the entire of today doing my dissertation. Gross, but it needs doing. And I may also carry on my little tidy up, because I do want to absolutely like gut this room and get rid of everything, because I may have to use it as like like limbo, basically, between me moving back from Sunderland and moving into a house with Stephen. And I don't want to be taking anything into that house with me that I don't need. Ooh, but that's going to be hard when I have DVDs there, and I've got DVDs here, and then I've got frames there and frames here, and I've got this there, and I've got this, and ooh. But still, it needs to be done, and I'm excited to have another makeup free day. My lips look huge today. I wish they always look like that. Someone's bagging. I'm gonna eat my fruit. What did you just say to me, Mum?
This Sunday afternoon, I can't remember. BBC Radio
Because I saw, no, there was an egg carton here with eggs in it, and then I saw this and I went, that egg looks massive. And Mum went, that's because it's not an egg. And then she also, I went, no, that egg looks weird, and you put it to you.
Which nursery room that daughter's been in Regent and I thought she was?
To be fair, it does not. Stop showing me cheese. Stop it. But I can tell it's a tomato now. I can see the tomato bummel. You've got a tomato bummel. Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, for God's sake. Grow up.
You've got a tomato bummel.
You've got a tomato bummel. You've got a tomato bummel.
Can I have a plate, please?
You know where they are.
You were both in my way. Thank you.
You're in my way.
I'm not.
You're a tomato bummel.
You're a tomato bummel. For God's sake. Children. Oh, don't eat the camera.
Your children.
No.
Can you all just get out of my way?
You're in my way.
You're in my way.
Stop taking my juice.
Just get out of my way.
Get your cheese out of my way. And your tomato bummel.
Yes, I'm going to put some butter in it.
She's going to put some butter in it, Dad. She's going to put butter in it. Tomato bummel. Not an egg. That egg looks weird.
The eggy peach.
Do we have any brown sugar?
No.
Why are you peeling it?
Because I don't want the skin on.
Hey, look. So it's 20 to 5. I have been doing my research pretty much for 4 hours, maybe, I think. And I've created a broad survey. Once people have filled that in, I'll be doing a more specific one. And just from talking to my mum then, you know what, I'll read you my dissertation question first. Analysing how Instagram as a photographic social media platform has amplified the body positivity movement. So, I'm looking at how the body positivity movement was before social media. And I don't think it existed, but I need to evidence that it doesn't exist. But I was speaking to my mum and I remembered when I used to read magazines when I was pre-teen, teenage, like Ms and stuff like that. I remember reading stuff like, if this is your face shape, this haircut will suit you. If this is your eye colour, this makeup will suit you. If this is your body shape, this clothes will suit you. Because I remember reading a bikini issue of Ms, but it was a really nice one, and it was like, if you've got bigger boobs, then you need shoulder support, and then this style would work. And if you've got bigger hips, then maybe you'd want to wear high-waisted and get this 50s look. And if you've got a smaller chest, you can wear banders. And it was so inclusive of every body type. And that was when I was really young. So obviously I think that's what's instilled in me. I dress for my body shape when a lot of people don't know to do that. Whereas now in magazines and stuff, and it's this is what you want to be wearing. So this is what you need to look like to fit in that and to look good in that. And it's just wow. I feel a bit shook. I am shook. And then I realised I don't read magazines or stuff like that anymore, but you'd think on social media you'd see stuff like that all the time. If this is your skin colouring, then this colour palette will suit you when you do your makeup. And if you've got long legs, this length dress will suit you. If you've got short legs, this length skirt will look amazing. And it's more of a helping hand to dressing well for your shape. And it's just not like that. This is the hot new dress, trousers, jacket, whatever. You need to look like this to look good in it. Because if you don't look like that, you're not going to look good in it. And then you're not wearing that thing. And who are you if you're not wearing that thing? Oh my god. At least I'm really into the right frame of mind to do my work now, whereas I was not earlier. Honestly, talking to my mum helps so much when I'm doing stuff like this. I now have 4 pages of notes, 5. And she was helping me, I've already got the outline plan of my essay, the first 500 words and stuff. And then we were looking at, I can't turn the page. Intro, what I want to say, introduce the theory. And that's explaining what the body positivity movement is, what Instagram is, that kind of stuff. Ooh, shadow. Hello, hand. And then critique, evaluate the theory, pros and cons, who agrees, who disagrees, case studies, that kind of stuff, and why. That's the difference between a 2-2 and a 2-1 or a first. For me anyway. Then you need evidence. So I'm evidencing that Instagram is a photographic social media, and I've got to prove. These glasses make me look like I've got a massive wog eye, because look at this big empty space on each side. I have such a fucking small head. Have I got wonky ears? Amplification. So then I need to move on to what the body positivity movement was before Instagram, and that's what I was just talking about. My research shows that ... It's a very good introduction to a sentence. Where I looked for historical research, what Instagram used to be. So I need to look in women's magazines and newspapers and older movies and older TV shows and that kind of adverts and that kind of stuff. I mean magazine ads. Because those will be really useful. And then I was literally just having a conversation with my mum, and then I said something, and I was like, I didn't know that that's something that genius was going to come out of my mouth. And honestly, it was, because she was saying what was the body positivity movement before Instagram, and I was like, well, it didn't exist because the problem didn't exist. Like, social media brought the problem of women, you know, feeling negatively about themselves. Like, social media brought that in, we all know that. So then it's kind of like social media is using itself to counteract the problem that it caused. And I was just like, breakthrough. Oh, and I'm going to compare mine and my mum's attitudes towards this kind of stuff, because we've got pretty much the exact same body type. And we were raised in, like, a very similar, like, parental situation, household and that kind of stuff. So we're going to look at the difference between her being a teenager in the 70s and 80s compared to me being a teenager in the 2000s. And seeing what all that was like. And then I'm going to compare her being in her 20s in the late 80s, early 90s, to me being in my 20s now. Because those are like the pinnacle moments that you're going to shape who you are as a person and what you think of yourself. And like, oh, I am feeling weird, but good. And I've got a lot of negative things to be speaking about as well, like Tess Holiday or whatever her name is. Idiot. But I'm going to be able to, like, bosh this out, and then my mum can read through it, make sense of it, and help me. Because I get that thing where it's like, oh, I need to get it out right now, and that is why my handwriting looks like that. Because if I think of something, I need to get it out as fast as humanly possible, otherwise it just leaves my head and I will never remember it again. What's wrong with my head? I'm stupid. Boo. I really need to wash my hair. But powering through, and we're having pasta for tea. Yes.
What year? Is that yours in the autumn dinner?
Yeah, it looks so good.
Why do you think so?
Look at all the levels of crazy my hair has gone to. But I've done over 900 wears, and that's not including the bibliography.
Yay!
Only 3,000 more to go. She keeps corrupting my celery with onion flavours. Or tuna flavours.
What shape would you like it cut in, darling, with my hearts?
Individual snowflakes, each one, please.
Okay.
Thank you. What did you say? I'm going to knock you out? Is that what you said?
No, I said it's not going to happen.
I thought you were going to knock you out.
What shape do you want them? I'm not doing individual snowflakes.
I'll do it.
Do you want it seesaws?
I'll do it.
Do you want seesaws or longs?
Look at it. I've got like 1,100 odd words done. So I need to get another 400 done before I could sleep, but it's 10 PM now. And I'm tired. So I'm gonna just see what happens before I fall asleep. My head smashes my laptop or something. And I also have Hollyoaks to catch up on from the 19th of December, so that's me sorted for a couple of hours. Yeah. Per yesterday's giveaway video, I'll leave it a couple more days before announcing who I should be sending it to, because I want to give it a little bit longer to see if anyone hasn't seen it or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I need to crack on. So I'll see you tomorrow for the last Vlogmas of 2017. Crazy. And yeah, night night.